Dumela chomie, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. Libizo laka KK. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. I'm checking my mic, honey, because I've been trying to do this video for the longest time. So today we are on this video, actually, we are talking about Ona Zuma, popularly known as Cyan Boujee. Yes, we are talking about that one. Actually, Chomie, I did not want to do this video because I did not want to be that guy, you know. But anyway, without wasting any more time, if you want to listen to this one, please stick around and have some visuals over there or something like that. Let's get into it. So the reason why I did not want to do this video, I was thinking, okay, Cyan Boujee is just Cyan Boujee. I must just leave her alone as she is. But then I watched Gogo's Koteni's podcast yesterday. That was yesterday. And when she was there, it solidified everything to me that I don't want to speak to this child because firstly, she is not a critical thinker. She is not actually a good listener. The listening skills are just non-existing from that child. And she is not really a person to give proper answers that are molded, answers that are highly literate. So there's a bit of illiteracy, kulamdan. Like there's a lot of illiteracy. You know what? Let me just take you back. Actually, not take you back. Ona Zuma, who is Cyan Boujee, came for Lynn. This video is not about that because I just wanted to pass through this one. She came for Lynn because Lynn was talking about the fact that Cyan Boujee is a prostitute. Because Cyan Boujee, apparently, she is not a prostitute. She just knows her value. She knows what she wants. Obviously, each and every one of us knows what we want. As I said, Cyan Boujee is not really a clever girl. She is the typical slay queen, right? She is the typical slay queen. So I don't think she understands the word prostitution. I don't think she understands that part. So that's why she would say she is not a prostitute. So she dragged Lynn. She dragged Lynn because of Lynn saying that she is a prostitute. Before I get into this one, I think Chomie, Ona Cyan Boujee is asking for it. She is asking for it, Chomie. She is asking for it, and I'm gonna give it to her. She's asking for it, Chomie. I'm sorry, Chomie. I'm gonna do Chomie. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do this one. She's asking for it. Firstly, so when she came for Lynn, she said Lynn is actually probably 40 years old, over 40 years old, and she is with kids and getting child for free. On my side, I'm gonna say probably Lynn is married with children, obviously, on her side and stuff like that. And obviously she's not a prostitute and she understands the word prostitute. On the other hand, we've got Cyan Boujee, who doesn't even know how to comprehend, who doesn't even know how to answer questions, who doesn't have listening skills, and also on top of it, who cannot answer properly, who answers questions illiterate. And then you get Lynn, who is able to comprehend, who's able to think critically, and then you're gonna tell me that that person probably getting child for free. I don't think life is about that. I don't think life is about who am I gonna sleep with today in order for me to pay my bills. I don't think that's life. I don't think that's the happiest life you can ever get. And also, I feel like the these club backs that she always does to say that people are old and people are probably having children, or people are having children and they don't even have houses and stuff like that. That is another club back that she used on Sithelo Shozi, whereas she came out also telling the story that Sithelo Shozi was dating her boyfriend, and Cyan Boujee was dating Sithelo Shozi's boyfriend. I don't know if I can call this one a triangle, a love triangle, or love square, love rectangle, pentagon, zonke bonke, because these are just slay queen issues. So I wouldn't understand on my side. So she uses this, that okay, you've got children and all of those things and whatever. But sis, you killed your child when you were over 6 months pregnant. That is a fully developed fetus. You killed that child. You cannot be coming at people because they've got children. They decided to have children, whereas you decided to kill the child. Apparently, the story is Cyan Boujee was pregnant and she took the pills when she was over 6 months. That's so illegal. And she went to this doctor. The doctor gave her pills. Obviously, these shade doctors that you just give them money and then they can give anything to you, right? The credibility of those doctors is so questionable. The credibility of their own qualification is questionable. So she went to the doctor, and then the doctor gave her the pills and she drank those pills without thinking. Without thinking that I'm going to be killing a human being, a fully developed child in my womb. I'm going to kill them right now. She ate those pills and she decided to have contractions and stuff like that. And she went to the clinic. At the clinic, when they heard that she did this, she drank these abortion pills, they just left her there. They just left her there for a couple of hours, actually for almost the whole day, when she was also suffering because of pain and all of those things, because she put herself in that thing. She decided to kill a fetus that is fully developed, a child that is fully developed illegally. When you are over 6 months pregnant, you are illegally going to destroy that child. And apparently the child was still alive when she was at the hospital, but they told her, obviously there was a nurse that came to attend her, they told her, that the child will have heart problems and the brain will be damaged. So how can you be so heartless, and you are so firm and coming out here and telling people that they've got 100 children and stuff like that, but you killed your own. You killed your own child. And she goes on to say that when the child was born, obviously she went to the toilet and the child was born in the toilet, and the child looked like the father, which is the boyfriend of Cyan Boujee. And she says that it didn't work. It was not gonna work anyway, because the child looked like the ex-boyfriend. How can you be so heartless? You are literally so heartless. That was a child. And you decided to kill a child, and you're not even feeling bad about it. Yo, chomie, you asked for it. Cyan, you asked for it. You asked for it. We are giving you right now. I don't care if she was coming for Abo Sithelo or whatever, but I saw a trend that, okay, she's using children, that people have got children. Are you mad that you did not want to keep your child? That people decided to keep their children? They can have 10 children. They decided to keep their children. You decided to kill your child. And you're saying that you are not a prostitute. Do you understand the word prostitution? You are a prostitute because the only time that you're going to sleep with a man, you want money. Obviously, Lynn is not a prostitute because she's probably married. She's probably building a life with a man. She's probably building a house. She probably has a house, like she owned the house because she's married, probably, or whatever. I don't know. And this is not about that, but I'm just trying to tell you that you are a prostitute. It's a one-night stand, and that one-night stand has to give you money. You are a prostitute. You're selling your coochie, sis. You are selling the coochie. Okay? That you need to understand. Actually, I need to read you Google, because I think you don't use your Google. I think you don't use your Google, sis. I think you don't use your Google, and I want to show you something. Prostitution is on Google. It says a person particularly a woman who engages in sexual activities for payment. It doesn't say a woman or whoever is engaging in sexual activities for payment who stands next to the road. You know your worth, Galok Wenasis. And I think I can tell you right now, Pep Store knows their worth. Pep Store doesn't go around recruiting people to come and buy. They just advertise. And you're also advertising because everywhere you go, you decide and you talk about how you know your worth, how your criteria for a man to sleep with you should go. Like you need money. And you also explicitly say that this is what I need on my side. I want money. And before we sleep, it doesn't matter if it is a one-night stand or it is a long-term thing, but you just want money. You just want a couple of thousand rands to pay your rent, to pay your house or to pay your car, and you sleep with these people. Honey, let me tell you, prostitutes, other prostitutes are so classy. I think they are more classier than you can ever be. Those prostitutes would have like agents and stuff like that, and they will have their niche. So that means they're niching down to business clients or to politicians or to these kind of people. And where now you just sleep with anyone you come across because obviously you need money. And let me tell you that you are just a slave queen and you're still young. You're 21 years old. Obviously, you are 21 years old. You look more older than I am. You even look more older than Lynn. I mean, I am older than Lynn. I know that on my side, I'm way older than Lynn. And I am over a decade older than you are. But you look like you are in your 40s yourself because you've been through the most in life. From getting an illegal abortion to sleeping with anyone that has got money in order for you to pay for your lifestyle. Honey, we don't say don't pay for your lifestyle, but we just say you need to understand that you are a prostitute, sis. You are a prostitute. Not every prostitute is dirty and they are in Hillbrow. People like you are prostitutes. I don't understand women, or I don't understand parents who actually complaining that you are a bad example to children. Why do they even want their children to know your name? There is nothing that you actually come. You say you are the table. You are not the table. You are the table for your people that buy stuff from you, for your people who are buying your coochie, but you are not a table for anything. And congratulations that you've got a non-profit organization. You are giving back to the community. That is a good thing to do. Lovely. I love that part about you. But anything else, don't deny it that you are a prostitute. We need to understand the word prostitution. Go to your Google, my dear. Go to Google and search prostitution, or go to the nearest bookstore and get a dictionary, because you are. Anyway, you ask for it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, subscribe, and make sure that you like this video if you enjoyed it. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Lynn, you got dragged, sis. You got dragged. Thank you so much. Peace out.